Welcome back. We flew through our very first series with Midnight 3-0ing Heretics to kick off the day. I'm your host, Katie Bedford, joined by Nameless Study and Pac-Man here on the desk. And coming up now, we do have Optic Gaming and Elevate. Before we get into those, before we start dissecting what is about to happen with those two teams, I want to ask, from what we've seen so far, of course it's only day 2, but what team do you think made the best roster change and why? And I'm going to start with Pac-Man.
Who made roster changes? Rec.
A lot of people.
I mean,
Midnight, Elevate.
Rec, Midnight, Elevate. Well,
Envy.
Midnight.
Was it everyone except Optic and EU?
Yeah, Midnight wasn't even winning before. They were bottom of the league team, bottom of the barrel team. Now, at least it's short sample size, but they looked fantastic today. They looked fantastic yesterday, and their team seems to be clicking. They have teamwork, and that's the most important thing in Black Ops 4. Honestly, it's just how you work together as a unit, and Midnight's doing that. So I'm gonna go with them.
That is true, and they did get their win off that teamwork today. Study, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with Gen G. Even though they only made one roster change with Spacely coming in, just watching them perform yesterday against Envy, even though Envy is bottom of the barrel currently. But just the consistency out of all the players. Everyone was just stepping up. I don't know what it is. When Spacely came to the team, everyone's KD just started boosting up. Like Envoy was sitting at a 1.5, Havoc and Mox were sitting at 1.4s. And Spacely was over at 1.0. So if he's able to keep that up, they might win a championship this year.
Well, I like both.
What? What?
Wait,
Hey, they're going to win a championship.
Wait, why aren't they going to? If you think they are, why do you think they're not going to?
They can't beat 100 Thieves.
Different roster now.
Okay, so if someone takes 100 Thieves out, then could they win?
No.
I don't.
Try to give them something.
I think
I'm
that was
all right. They got Space.
They're a very good team.
Right.
They can beat any team in the world, but
What,
the
100
tournament's
Thieves?
different. No, they can beat even. I believe that they can beat 100 Thieves. I don't think they can win a tournament though. They won't beat them in a final.
I don't think they'll
Got to
beat a
that.
Splice in a final. I don't think they'll beat 100 Thieves in a final.
It's all good. They're going to get there. When they get there, they'll take it.
Either
Okay,
way,
wait,
this is
but
all
we got
this is all
Midnight.
speculation.
We got Gen G.
No.
Who do you think?
Okay, well, those are the only two answers that you could possibly say at this point. So I'm just gonna go with not Envy.
Oh. Well, that's an answer. That's an answer. Not Envy.
Nice.
Okay, let's talk about Optic Gaming, a team that did not make a change, going up against Elevate. And Study, do you think this is going to be a slower or faster series than Midnight and Heretics?
Well, I think it might be a little longer because a couple of boys and us last night went out and had a great singing session at karaoke. So I'm expecting this series to go to at least a 3-1.
It's gonna be the fastest 3-0 in the.
Or that too, you know.
Also, they're making a couple changes today. I believe Karma said he was gonna run the second ICR today.
Okay.
And he's also gonna have Tempest today, and Dash is gonna have War Machine, and TJ is gonna have Grapple.
Oh.
So
Why?
What do you think of that?
I hate it.
Why?
Because why are they doing this against Elevate? The thing is, if it works against Elevate, that doesn't prove.
But also,
thing.
keep in mind, Karma told me this when Krim wasn't around. So, and he's like, "All right, so Krim, we came up with a plan." No, shut up. It also very well went that way. But in theory, I do think that could be better for this team. I think Karma as a second ICR would be pretty solid for this roster. I think if you put Dashy as a perma-medics and TJ somehow learns how to use grapple, because he was putrid with it previously. If he can learn how to use it, this team can be very, very good.
I agree with you that the change does make sense on paper. It's just, one, TJ was not good with the grapple at all. Yeah. He hates it. And two, what I said, just doing it in this series, I know why they're doing it in this series, because they feel they're going to win regardless. But that's also why I think it's not a good way to practice. You're not trying to beat Elevate.
It begs the question of, you need to try some things out, right? Because you haven't been able to beat 100 Thieves. You know how to play the game, like the ins and outs of the game. It's just the meta, there's things that are holding you back. Your second AR, it's holding you back. Karma would be a fantastic second ICR. He's been a main AR in other games where he's dominated. So it's like, it begs the question, when do you try out these changes? And it's like, it has to happen now, because after this is the 2 biggest tournaments of the year.
Well, and to that point, though, they did secure, with their win yesterday, first in Division A.
I mean, they weren't worried about that.
They were not worried about that. And the thing is, I don't mind the switch as long as they continue it regardless of result throughout the week.
Yeah.
And they have some tougher matches towards the end of the week, like United and stuff. As long as they're willing to go into that match and go in and take a loss because they're still getting used to stuff, I'm okay with it, as long as they improve. But I know how Optic is. As soon as things start looking down,
they're kind of soft.
Yeah.
Okay, so then all of these changes that are happening with Optic, Study, do you think maybe on the side of Elevate there's an opportunity here for them, or
Well,
maybe not really?
After watching them yesterday, they just didn't have that main Slayer. Every single person on this team was sitting under a 1.0, and that's just something you don't really expect. We heard a lot of role switches and stuff like that. Emery switching to Grapple, Porfizi switching to Vision, but like the KDs don't really balance out each other. It's like Emery's had a 0.74, Porfizi has a 0.79, sitting right next to Lacefield, which is their main ICR. So the only way this team is going to be able to be able to compete in this series, you're gonna have to be able to get kills.
You just need Porfizi to be like back on Grapple.
Yeah.
Switch back to that, step number one, and then, you know, just try to learn from some of these teams here and get as much practice as possible and try to make a miracle happen through the plan, because you're not gonna like put it together and be beating teams like Optic Gaming right now.
Yeah.
Like going to the series, they know, you know, they're probably gonna lose. It's just try to take something away from it.
Well, yeah, that's true. Then maybe a map, maybe, you know, figure something out. But that's got to be a hard mentality, Pac-Man. So in your prior job, kind of managing, how would you talk to your players about being in this mentality of, you know, they're not going to win. They know they're going to be in play.
You're familiar with that mentality when you was playing? Yeah, we're going to lose this.
Ooh.
He was.
My team was godlike. I have no idea what to say. If they lost a match.
Which team?
I'm talking about, she said when I was managing. You weren't, pay attention, brother.
Brother.
Pay attention. My team was godlike. They never happened. They lose a map, they're just like, oh, whatever. It didn't happen. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
wait, what happened at Champs, though?
They started crying. They lost. No, but when I was playing and my team was getting bodied,
Yeah.
I mean, it's different than it is now because you play in the league on LAN. Before, it was online, right? So we'd lose and everyone would just spread apart.
All right, guys,
it's like, all right, yep, good game. I gotta go, click. I'm out of here, and then I put my
I text my teammate, I'm like, dude, I can't deal with this guy anymore.
Yeah.
At least when you're here in the league, you can go back to the apartments and talk it out and watch VOD together. It kind of gives you a way to regain together. Back then, it was way different. People was like, I'm dropping these guys.
Well, we'll have to see what happens because we're ready to get things started. Send it back over to Miles and Momo.
Thanks very much, guys. Indeed, it is now time for our second series. It's business time, and I'm wearing my business socks. Oh, no, the lower third covered it. It's fine. I'm wearing these very cool Black Ops 4
Try again.
socks.
Go
Here we go, one more time. Black Ops 4 socks. Yeah, boys and girls, that's what we're talking about. Optic. They're going to have to sing for their supper here. No pun intended, because, of course, karaoke last night. They will be having a good one against Elevate, I feel. Obviously, the favourites going into this one. Elevate have no chance now at making it into that top 4 of their division. They have no chance of making it in the top playoff contentions. Optic, of course, sitting top of their division. You love to see it if you're a Green Wall member. But how are we fair now in this matchup? Again, the Death Squad, they call this potentially the fastest 3-0 in history.
I mean, we've just had a pretty fast 3-0, Miles. I feel
series.
like our day at work is going to be a couple hours at this rate. However, Optic Gaming, you know, they were pushed to Game 5 yesterday by Heretics, and we just saw how Heretics looked against Midnight. So, take of what that you want. But again, Optic Gaming, they're strong at pretty much all gamers. Stronger at some over others, but I definitely think that these guys go in here favorite. I think they go in confident. I think they go in with the outcome, or thinking the outcome will be a hot 3-0. But Elevate, who knows? Again, roster changes all kind of things, changes all kind of moods, and it's not the names that you worry about. You know, look at this team now. You kind of think, how has this happened? How are we here?
Changes indeed.
Oh, okay.
Nope, no, I wasn't going to back you up there. Sorry, man. No, this is a really interesting roster change again for Elevate. Strange because they did look like they were starting to build momentum with that previous roster.
Yeah.
Things were looking real good, man. Like, great. Wow, hi, the entirety of Believe there. Hey, buddy. Close up and personal as we get rolling. Almost ready to rock and roll, friends. And boy, it is just, I can't believe the Pro League is almost finished. And after the Pro League finishes, friends, we go to Miami. 19th to the 21st. Spectator passes are still available. MLG.com/CWL finals. For the love of all things sacred. If you love sand and sun and fun and COD, get a ticket. Come on down. We're going to be there in Miami Beach. It's going to be very exciting. Lots of sun and fun. Again, not the place for Phil. He's ginger.
It's a stressful time when you are a pale ginger. I'm basically allergic to the sun at this point. I don't know why I always say that to myself. I love the sun. Let's get to the beach for like 4 or 5 minutes and then go back inside. Optic Gaming, I'm sure are looking forward to Miami, and one person who probably gets a little bit more time to chill is that man right there. Only kidding. Probably the hardest working person on the squad. This guy never stops.
You will be pushing those guys quarters. What could he be saying right now? What could TP be saying to them? Because I just received word, friend, that Optic didn't run a warm-up. They played backstage for a tiny bit, but the base just sat in the lobby on the stage as they're ready to go against Elevate.
Seth, you were awesome last night on karaoke. You hit those high notes. You really nailed it.
Carmel, obviously, you do a better job. Nickelback, great choice. Not the choice I thought you were going for, but I understand Canadian thing going on there. Okay, I like it. I think next time we're going to be seeing a lot more action from you. Maybe Celine Dion. Good call. Whoa, Arsenal! Lots of Arsenal friends. 3 bouts of Arsenal to start this one off, and Hacienda to close it out. Practice for Elevate. For Optic right now, I don't think this is necessarily practice, as this is just, they're running the motions, I think. But we'll see, Phil. We'll see.
Certainly will.
And Teep's still going. Look at those hands.
You're still going. I feel like you're in a classroom and the teacher is just been like shouting at you for like 5 minutes and you're like just nodding your head at this point and you're like,
Remember,
okay, yep, okay,
remember
yep.
Peanuts, like Charlie Brown, when the teachers would talk? It just go wah, 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 wah.
The teacher's still shouting at you and you're just like, yep, I'm sorry, yeah, I will do. Yep, I will do.
If Teep was just singing now. He wasn't even talking strats.
Teach isn't listening. He's the kid in school. He's just on his phone.
He's rapping right now, man. I mean, yeah, Teach is asleep. Somebody wake up TJ. He's got to go. It's game time, Teach. Let's go, brother. For Elevate, this is big practice, though, for Elevate. Oh, that was serious. Big time practice for Elevate. And they sorely need it right now against, yesterday's performance. Again, they needed that map win in order to keep the dream alive. Here we go, friends. We're almost ready to rock and roll. Second series of the day. Optic versus Elevate. I got a triple dose of Arsenal. Go the Gunners.
Arsenal half points starting up here. Optic Gaming versus Elevate. I feel like Teep maybe does more talking than he did when cast, nor analysing right now. He has not stopped. He's finally been kicked off the stage. Get out! Get off! Need to start the game. Need to get this rolling. Optic might not have had the warm-up, but do they need it? We're going to have a quick restart here before jumping back into it. Make sure everyone's ready to rock and roll. We were certainly ready.
What we can confirm, though, is everyone has made their classes.
Vortex.
Unlike yesterday, everyone has got their classes ready to rock. It's just the lobby had to restart. That happens, friends, from time to time. You can see you've been there. I mean, yesterday it was Assault made his classes in the practice lobby.
Oh, yeah.
So when it came over to the Pro League lobby, he had nothing. He didn't have anything ready to go. That was unfortunate.
Spawned in with the defaults. Like, wait, what?
Like, oh, wait, hang on. Flex, SMG, main AR. Whoa, back it up.
Scavenger?
Oh, Optic. Interesting year they've had. They come out swinging in Vegas.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Dominant performance there to win it. Heartbreaking. Fort Worth. Tears in London. Anaheim wasn't too kind to them either.
No. I was thinking back to Vegas, obviously, and thinking how much of a dominant event Dashy had with that pre-patch temping. If you think back to it, if you ever go back and watch the games, you almost laugh at it.
Yeah, he really was.
He was running around with that, and he must have been having the best time of his life. He was like, zap, zap, see ya.
Really
next. 5-piece, snipe.
He really was the god of thunder. It was terrifying. Alas, times change. He's still an incredible player, one of the finest in the world to watch. You'll get a taste of that now, friends. Hardpoint Arsenal coming up very soon. Here we go. You've all seen that screen before. Nice headphones. AstroGaming.com. Here we go, friends. This is it. Map number 1. Off the rip. Into that first hardpoint. Easy will get first touch. The kills come through for Lacefield, and this is a nice start. If your name is TJ, woohoo! Great kills, 3 off the rip. Whalers still alive, trying to keep that front line alive. Keep the presence. Scumpy's going to run on through, cut him in half. And Optic starting to walk away with this one. Spawns for second already there for the players on Elevate. Karma's going to be in a top position there with that ICR, as he will be running that. Again, we did talk about those role changes. They have actually come to fruition. Karma running Tempest, TJ running the Ruin character, and of course Dashi rocking that beautiful pink mohawk and the War Machine.
So far, so good for Optic Gaming. However, the break does come in. The contest will drop. We're going to see a bit of a one-on-one here. Dashi, you bring around the roses with Ruiz, and Ruiz will have to hit that respawn. But he's going to be respawning with his teammate at the very back of his forklift area. Going to be jumping into the hard point. 25-point lead for Optic Gaming here. And we have seen teams, of course, be dominant from the top side. Yesterday, we saw Karma a little bit too long in the sand as he found himself out of bounds for too long on Search and Destroy. But here we are on a hard point. And OG, they're back in the mix. And they're trying to pin them back, and this is a very strong position. I kind of think of this as very much like Frequency on that second hard point, when you can pin them back and also hit the rotate at the same time. It's like a double whammy, if you like, and Optic Gaming are looking to do just that. However, rotation already setting in here, maybe for Elevate. Are they going to have another bite of the cherry?
So here we go.
It's a bit indecisive, if I'm honest. I'm looking at those arrows. What are they doing?
A little slow. Dashi's making him pay so far. 7 and 2. Make it 8. 4 in a row right now for him. So can't wait to see him pop that War Machine, get it in the mix. Scumpy scatters Ruiz across the back stairs. Believe goes down to Dashi again, and now we have the push forward for Optic. Commanding scoreboard to begin this one. At 61 to 13. Scorelord sounds kind of cool as well. The Scorelord. He's the Scorelord. He's got all the points. 250 now away from streaks is Dashi. Makes it a 6-kill streak right now. Number 7 right round the corner. Team shots there, but he will be pushed back. Quick contest. Number 7 right there. Number 8. Run for it, Dashi. How long can you keep this going? Hellstorm now at the ready.
6-kill streak. How long? It's a little bit longer. Oh my goodness, looking for that kill. He doesn't even need to regen. He finds another 8-kill streak here. Lightning, Hellstorm, and if there's a time you want streaks, it's now. He's going to find one more, but go down before the 10 does come in. I think that Lightning and Hellstorm is just going to be perfect timing, though, going into the gun.
He's also got his War Machine.
Of course he has. We're like 4 seconds into the map, and he's got a War Machine.
Ready to roll. Optic about to break 100 points here as well. This is a great start for Optic Gaming. Elevate, they're looking out of sorts. Here comes a slow and steady approach. Scump is going to be the one picking up the kills. See the damage left there by the Hellstorm. We go over to Gun. Perfect pinch coming through. Dash is going to find that. Ruiz, he bites the dust. Profezi's up next. He's going to go down to Scumpy, and this is an absolute clinic from Optic right now. 10 and 7 is Scump. And again, a very dominant performance. War Machine now out and about. Tags come through, not able to find a whole lot. Karma's up next. Shots come through. Scumpy leading the charge. Hyper aggressive, finds two. Believe he's going to find one. Just trying to push that front line back. Unable to find the contest. And look at that score line. It is just Optic.
Believe shoots one trophy system, throws a cluster, gets killed by another. Trophy system from Krim actually picks up a kill, crazily enough. And this is, I mean, the death said it could be one of the quickest 3-0s, and this is looking very, very tiresome, if you like, for Elevate. Tech 5 has been popped. Optic now have extra health just to add to the mix. Believe will take out TJ. Scump trades that one out here, but going into trophy now, this is where you want those back spawns, and that's what Krim and Ruiz are fighting for. Dashi's actually going to go down. Ruiz doing a fantastic job at the back here, but it's going to be enough. Elevate still 90 points down, and Believe it. Oh my goodness.
Wow, man, that little left-right shuffle from Karma really worked out there. Dashi taking him one by one. Test your might. He's in food. Who wants a piece? Dashi again. Quay doesn't need to get the melee through. Scump's there. Way around the corner with a right hook.
21 and 5, by the way.
BT dubs 3 in a row. 21 and 5. Oh boy, Dashi's. This is, if you're a fan, let's face it, there's a few in the chat.
TJ rocking the grapple as well. Interesting, obviously we know and have seen Karma been doing that for a very long time. We're going to get to see Karma, of course, with the Tempest. We'll see TJ with the grapple. Do specialist even matter?
This is a clinic. It ain't over yet. Back over to the first set of rotations. Karma's going to be in vents. Tempest at the ready. Yet to see his Tempest. He was certainly electrifying on the karaoke floor last night. Will he bring it here today? Is he as good on the Tempest as he is on the mic? Ruiz keeping the play alive. Great pinch from Whalers as well. That's going to be a good kill. Tac 5 coming right on through, reinforce these players. Unfortunate bit of friendly fire, knocks the 50 off the top of Emery's there, but Profizi blocking down the side. 1 kill will probably net him that grab slap. Thank God for flak jacket, eh?
Certainly so. That was probably the best thing Elevate could have done there. Full wipeout, take on the last 20 seconds, spawn Optic Gaming out. I will say one player, it was number 6, Scump, who spawned on the right side of the map, if you like, and he actually gets taken down. Now fighting, of course, for the next. Optic Gaming are going to actually have those spawns over Elevate. Now the 100-point lead has kind of been nullified a little bit. We're down to, what, 90? But the problem is, Miles, Slam, Tempest, War Machine, 2 lightning strikes. It could get a little messy.
That could get real messy. Just waiting for Optic to be able to just unleash those specialists. You still have 2 lightning strikes as well. Karma now on the point. Dashy stunned up around the back. You can see the heavy stack now from Elevate trying to hit the rear. Whalers going to get the first. Emery's nice bit of work there to find the second. Quick trades come through for Optic though, and up top, TJ. Woohoo! He could have found 2 with the slam, maybe even 3. That'd have been tacos. He will be dropped. Lightning Strike's going to do the job he couldn't. Dashy's going to find 1 with it as Whalers gets on the point. Elevate. It will be contested immediately. Very decisive from Optic. Quick to foot on that one. Crim finds another kill. 15 seconds remain. Dashy catching those players on the rotate as well, and right now it is just dominance from Optic.
And I think the one thing that Optic have done so well, Dashy in particular, is the way that he's positioning himself on every rotate. He's making kills whilst that hard point is flipping, and it's spawning Elevate out so many times and so far away, and that's why they can't really muster up anything. All the players are always split. Elevate can't seem to push once together here, and we are going to see the War Machine coming from Believe. I don't know if the Lightning Strike actually was called in. It was. Karma finds 1, but he finds Scump as well. Not the most ideal, as we do see Optics now fighting from the back stairs. Is it going to be enough? War Machine out here for Dashy.
And he finds Profizi, but no problems. Karma's got the outside covered. 30 seconds remaining. That powerful War Machine's going to zone these players out. There's nothing they can do. Even if they're getting hit by it, they have to back on up. You know it's still dangerous. A direct hit is still a kill. TJ now making his way forward, and TJ, oh, the vision pulse was there. The perfect combo. He's not going to be able to get it out. He's going to get tagged up. Whalers, what a shot to save them in the dying moments now. Dashy takes a second. He takes it like a champ. He will go down to Emery's, and boy, we almost saw a 4-man slam there. Perfect synergy between Crim and TJ, but just managing to get in there was Whalers. Now we see the rotate. Now we see the second, or the next hard point come through. The slam's up. TJ only finds 1 with it. Dashy holding down green box. Emery's, you got to go on that. You got to contest. This could be the last one for Optic.
I'll tell you what, you say something, sometimes you think twice, you look at it twice. Saying Dashy with the War Machine doesn't feel right. Karma with the Tempest, I don't get it, but it's working quite well. I don't know. 228 to 103, Optic Gaming. They are contested for now. I will say Elevate, they've held this pretty strongly here, considering all the specialists that's been thrown at them. Scump close to another Tac 5 boost here. Second of the game.
Great flank from Believe. Vision pulse comes through. Lacefield about halfway done with it. He's still alive. Here comes the push from Optic. Dashy just so slip slides right through. Believe only finds 1. He gets traded out immediately. 20 points for the win now is going to be Optic. They can't do it here. Solid work from Elevate. Holy moly! Scump with a nice 2. Karma now catching these players and off the spawn. Dashy surging forward. Big kills there. Crim now on the ICR rocking up the back lane. He's going to keep those players out, but from behind, that was going to be Believe. TJ now picking up the pieces of that one. And we still... Oh, there's Optic on the point. Karma holding down the back. Elevate are starting to mount on the offensive, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to be almost 10 for the win, but that's big. Whalers keeps them off. Now we have Elevate in control.
Certainly do. 239 to 128 here. Only 11 points is what they need. Optic Gaming dominating is an understatement. 24 and 16 for Karma. It sounds nice. Scump with a positive 3, but Dashy is 38 and 16. I think they're just kind of staying off the hard point at this point, maybe just to have a little bit more fun, but Dashy is having a whirlwind of a game here as you see the comms, or hear the comms, should I say. Not far away from us. Looking to lock down the middle. 3 seconds. Scrap time goes to Optic. That's not what they need. They need the center hard point as Believe finds 2, but is it going to be enough? 100 points away is Elevate. Optic Gaming just 8.
We've seen teams do it here on Arsenal before. It's happened in the past. It can happen again, but Optic are a team to not let that sort of thing happen to them. Karma going forward. Scum, Dashy. The kills continue to flow. Crim now making his way in. The ICR as close as he wants it. And that, friends, could well be it. Those kills have sealed the deal. In up next is going to be Profizi. There's the shots. Is it going to be enough? Dashy's in the vent doing absolutely nothing, but it doesn't matter. The contest is there. One more kill. Oh, but wait a minute. It's going to be Dashy from the vents. It's not over yet.
After all that, I kind of said Elevator 100 points away. Now they're just 95. It feels like a lifetime here, but the contest is real.
Whoa!
Machine going in, fired absolutely everywhere. Direct impact onto Scum. Dashy finds another kill here, but it really is just a massive mess in the middle. It's going to come down to rotation. And at the end of the day, Optic Gaming are going to have that rotation. All they need is 1 point. And when all's said and done, Optic Gaming come out on top, which I think we all knew would happen at the very end there, but... Paradox, text me. What was Dashy's damage on that one? Thank you.
Oh,
I think it was 43 kills.
It was definitely 40 plus. Yeah, that was fantastic. Look at the final 30 seconds of this one, friends. This was the Contestorama here on the first hard point. Lab is a lot of fun. Now, of course, that helicopter sort of loading frame thing in the middle does allow for some exciting gameplay moments. Now, I'm amazed Believe managed to not hit either of his teammates there and land the direct on the Scumpy. Brilliant work from him, finds another kill on Karma. Again, the stack up here is absolutely flawless. This would have been great if they managed to do it a little bit before this matchup began. Here we are, friends, before the start of this game. Jess got on the stage, chatted to the GOAT himself, Karma.
That's right, I did chat with Karma, and he was actually not super happy with the win versus Heretics yesterday. He wasn't happy with his own performance, and he called the Arsenal SND sloppy and said we probably should have won 3-1. But he did kind of have a new attitude and outlook coming in today. He said we're about to try some crazy stuff. Once the game starts, you'll know what I'm talking about. Now, from the other side, Believe from Elevate was actually not too upset with their loss. He said, well, we only had about a week to scrim, and, you know, scrims were pretty difficult, with the time zones and Whalers being in France and everything, but we can tell we're getting better at things like coordinated team pushes, and that's what really counts. And when it comes to facing Optic, he said, well, you just got to embrace the challenge. So that's all I've got. Miles and Momo, back over to you.
Embrace the challenge. Oh, that's tough, isn't it? Still, I actually forgot Whalers does go back to France. I thought he stayed out here for that, so that makes practice even harder. So if crops to Elevate.
Yeah, it's difficult. You talk about Heretics and how they return home and how they have their struggles. Then you get kind of teams like this, and it's a whole different level. For Optic Gaming, obviously, don't really have that struggle. They all go home, and they have some nice practice. And right now, it's very good. I believe Dashy dropped 7,400 damage, or just above. I think closest to him was just over 6,000. But nevertheless, Optic Gaming come out very, very strong. I think the map itself could have been over a lot quicker. But it was never a point we were like, Optic are in trouble. Like, it was just how long is it going to take them to actually close the game out? And I think if there's one thing, I know TP can be quite critical of his team. The only thing really is maybe closing out the game quicker. But apart from that, what a showing.
What a showing. I think another thing that we've seen TP talk about is, again, it's the way Optic play the rotations. Sometimes those kills quite aren't on point as they make those rotates. But against Elevate, they were finding them, and that added to that huge lead we saw develop in the first set of hardpoint rotations. Now we're going to Search, though. Has been the bane of Optic Gaming for a long time, that Search and Destroy. It's been crucial at tournaments. We'll see if they can't find a little bit more success here. Again, all this time in the Pro League is fantastic practice. Of course, there is the match bonus for them, but nonetheless, for these players, they've cemented themselves firmly at the top of their division, which is wonderful for them. Elevate, again, sadly on the other side of the board, not able to get that done, but valuable practice. And again, for this split of the cross-divisional play here in the Pro League, excellent stuff for them, because this is basically incredible LAN practice against great teams going straight into Miami.
Yeah, and that's what you need. You need this. Arsenal is where we'll stay, and it may be where we end. If you're an Optic Gaming fan, that's probably what you're looking for. If you're an Elevate fan, you're looking for the Hacienda and maybe the double dose at the end too. Search and Destroy, though, coming up next. Keep your eyes out for Dashy and the Snipe. We've seen what he can do on this, but for Elevate, I want coordination. I want no hesitation. I want these guys to have a plan, and that's what I'm looking for when I watch Elevate play Search and Destroy against any team, but a team especially like Optic Gaming. I feel like they need to execute, and for me, pick up those first bloods. I think that's the hardest thing sometimes when you're up against some of these players. But getting those first bloods, very, very important. Let's keep our eyes out as we look at that mini-map. Looks like a bit of a B hit there for Elevate. Optic Gaming will swarm over A. I believe he's going to be in a bit of trouble here as he backs off.
He's got to back off a little faster than this. Run for it, believe. The trap is set. Teach manages to just get away from that one. The bomb's made its way all the way over to B, but as have the remaining members of Elevate. But the problem is, your boy Dashi is already in position. Holy Lacefield, good night.
Just seems normal now.
No problem.
4v3. Optic Gaming, however, Frafizi puts a 50 caliber straight through Dashi's chest here.
And it's not over yet. Believes got the back covered. Up over the top of the bomb site. Karma's going to get the kill. That was a lovely slide, but right into the jaws of the GOAT. Krim now on Karma in a 2v2. 15 seconds left on the clock. They're going to make something happen here. Up top, out of the desert he goes. Crim6 with a 2. Boys, decide quickly.
Did he get it? I think they both tried to hop it. I think he's good.
It's good.
And he will be good there. Nicely done by Krim. I think he got the defuse. He was closest to the streaks as well. So after round 1, working towards it. What are you laughing at, Miles?
Laughing at Karma, like, he hopped the bomb immediately and it was like, drop it from me! Drop it!
Give me the bomb! It was a nice spot from Krim. He just sees one jump out the map right there. Or just before, sorry. But he kind of knew the player was there, but nice play.
Another great thing about that is they both pushed far right-hand side of that top ramp. So when you expect to be someone on the bomb, using the bomb as cover, or even, maybe getting a quick defuse, that was where those players of Elevate looked first. So one step ahead on the retake there was Optic. Brilliant work from them. There was basically a third member in that fight, and it was the bomb site. Information wins wars. Round 2. Krim finds 2 that round. Dashi finds 1 before dropping. Now Lacefield's going to be sniping. Lacefield, a prolific sniper. Sign a watch. Dashi finds 1. Karma finds another. Whoa, I didn't even see Dashi. What was that? 2v2 now. When all the smoke and dust is cleared. These are big tags. Lace has got to back one up. Krim's managed to get the bomb. He might be able to move that one out. Just possibly. Will they fight this one out at A, or will they rotate to B?
Rotation looks like it was setting in there. Krim turned around for a second. And again, this is just where you kind of sometimes have to play that waiting game. The thing about Krim and Karma is they're both on streaks now, and I know this is a bit preemptive, but you think about this. Winning this round means going, first of all, 2-0 up, but staying alive means you're going in, maybe looking for those streaks, going to destroy that trophy, move on forward. Everyone knows where they are now, and this is where frags will go down. Black jacket, maybe? Nothing. Strife in hand, but Ruiz, that's the team shot, and now it's up to Krim. Beautiful stuff. Nice positioning, but the timing is not there. Enemies will be eliminated as the rounds tie up 1-1.
That was clean. I mean, props to Elevate for sticking that one out and just thinking, look, don't let them fool us. We're not going to be fooled by this one. They're not going to take the bait as the play makes... the clock ticks away and you start thinking, your self-doubt kicks in, you're like, are they moving towards B? Are they moving towards the other side? Are they staying here? What are we doing? What should we do here? And they just stuck their guns. And honestly, that nade, if it hits that plant pot, that big plant area there, it does roll straight up to the player on the bomb site, just unfortunately missing, and there we go. The gunfights go the way of Elevate. Ruiz, nice shots as well. Here we go, round 3. Solid work in the search and destroy for both teams so far. Whalers sitting 2-2. 2-2 for Ruiz also. Dashi, that lone sniper towards A. B now. Hey, Lace finds another.
And again, just kind of touching on what I was saying at the end of the previous round, which was obviously Optic Gaming, playing this and winning it, getting streaks. What Elevate have done is not just win a round here. They've won a round, they've shut 2 players down, they've cut off those streaks. So it's better than just winning a round. Elevate can really take the positives from that. And Lacefield not only connecting with the Paladin, he's now connecting with the Strife. Elevate looking strong here in round number 3 as the bomb is down. Scum, a bit of no man's land, is going to run into trouble in food too.
5v3. Stuff on the retake now. Dashi's hoping to find someone here. That time is really unfortunate. Still, he's got players up in front of him. Scump on the flank. Time this right, you could potentially get 2 or 3 kills out of this one. Dashi, a little too overeager. Believe locks him down. Whalers from behind this now all under Scump in a 1v4. They're going to push him. He's out. He slid. Scump just goes down. The team fire from Elevate comes through, as does the fist bump.
Time to reflect on that round, and again, I think people have struggled, teams have struggled against Optic Gaming on this map, and it's mainly been because of losing those first bloods to the likes of Dashi, but we've already seen you know, Lacefield straight away opening it up. You know, getting these first bloods are so important because then you start to push and just kind of treat it like any other team. Use your numbers wisely, and that's what Elevate did so well there. Round number 4 underway.
Dashy's about to run into Lace again. The snipe offs have been great in this match so far. Krim's going to be way out back right, up over the top. Loves to just play on just the edge of that fence there. He's still alive out there. Whalers is going to get him. Krim will die there in the sand. Teej. Oh, wrong part of town, my friends. Profizi cleans that one up, and this is another great round from Elevate. 5-2. Scump's hoping for something here. Lace possibly trying to catch the player there on defense. It's going to be Dashy. Backs on up. Tags are up. That Strife at range. It's sweet. It's a hit scan weapon, friends. That's going to get it. 5 v none. A brilliant round from Elevate again. 3-1.
Strong stuff, Elevate. Here in S&D. Optic Gaming stumped a little bit after that round, I feel. Sometimes you get those rounds where, you know, you'll lose a 1v1 or you'll fail a 1v2 clutch, but when you just get completely wiped out like that, it's not easy to take. You have to hard reset, go into the next one. New mindset, but Elevate here, very confident, playing to the strengths.
Let's see how far we can go for Elevate. Round 5 underway. TJ sitting on the old diddly donut. Lace is now looking at full streaks after that. He's 6-1. Here we go. TJ line up that player there. 1v1. He gets Whalers. He gets himself off of the donut. There we have it. Dashy now is about to run into 3 members of Elevate who are just barging through lobby. Playing shoulder to shoulder in there. That frag grenade would be sweet right now. Right?
I was going to say about the frag there. Well, players, but TJ has not only found one, he's going to find the second. Open it up, 2 fall, and that's going to be Crimintige, and suddenly a 5v3 is a 3v3. Lacefield picking up one of the kills, and that means the Hellstorm is available. Maybe around to use it upon. Bomb looks like it's edging towards B as well. Lacefield's going to call in that Hellstorm, and not really to pick up any kills, but more to make sure the bomb is okay to go down. Ironically, over everything, he actually finds a kill with it, and there you go. 7 kill streak for Lacefield.
Scump's here alone. He needs Karma to get in there. Help him out. The ICR be perfect right now. Scump's got to hold this line alone for a few more seconds. Here comes Karma, right in position to find the help. Beautiful shots! Way, friends! That's what you like to see. A 2v3, now a 2v1. Oh, a 1v1. Hold on. Karma in a 1v1 against Lacey. Cannot get it done. Beautiful work from Optic there. Scumpy staying alive, throwing shoulders. Karma, the cavalry arrived. He gets 3 kills and the defuse. Brilliant retake from Optic.
Huge round to win for Karma. I'm not sure what Scump was smiling at there, but again, he kind of comes in, finds 2, which is great. Third shots were a bit shaky. You can't fault him after what he was doing, but he pushes forward. He finds this 3rd kill, which we're going to get to see from his point of view. But again, that's a round you win where you take the Lightning Strike, the Hellstorm now out of the equation. These are big rounds for either team to be picking up.
It's crazy to think at any moment of that, you know, I think it was TJ died, Krim died to the Hellstorm initially, and then Lacefield, he shot straight down on top of that stairs out by lobby. There's that wooden awning just over the top of those stairs. That took the hit. Instead of it going right down through the stairs, it would have killed Karma, it would have changed the round. But no, friends. He nails it. All right, here we go. Round 6. This is a fun search and destroy.
Very back and forth, which is what you like. Very split push here from Optic Gaming. You got 3 in the mid. Dashy at B. Dashy, interestingly, not sniping it. He seems to have put that away. Bomb now edging towards that B bomb. Whalers with that frag in hand. His trophy is down already. You can hear it spinning.
Just the peek from Optic. Whalers now backing up. He's given the idea that no one's there on that top fen. Lacefield's Lightning Strike's going to come through. This is great. That Lightning Strike is going to decimate Optic here. It's going to find 1. Whalers is going to get dropped by Scump as he manages to clear out the back there. The ICR is now off that top position. The shots are through. Scump's going to get traded out. Lacefield trying to provide the reinforcements now in this 3v3. Perfect awareness of the flank, and he's going to drop to Dashy 3-0. The pinch was on. And Optic just a little too fast.
Yeah, Hellstorm round lost. Lightning Strike round lost. That's why Optic are smiling right now, is they're winning these rounds where they're actually winding out these streaks as well. Karma got taken down just here in front of Scum. Scum gets taken down to 5 HP, and he just, yeah, it's okay.
Walks it off.
Then backs on up. I think he finds one more before going down.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, you want to cancel that reload, Scum? And he does.
He takes the lightning strike, shrugs it off, manages to get kills out of that one, and Flak Jacket saves lives from this. It really, really does. Round 7, all tied up at 3-3. Elevate seem to have lost the wind in their sails. Can they course correct here in the 7th? Nice exchange of projectiles. Dashy, though, gets that one right into Emnariz. Quick trade comes back through. TJ drops. Crim, while stunned, no problem. The bomb goes down very, very quickly. Now, Scumpy fighting forward. Brilliant movement, brilliant check into the corners, just clinical. And this could be a second. Brilliant stuff, and he will get in. But he may have just won the round for his team. Lacefield, hang on.
Hang on.
Wait.
Lacefield there, back and forth, does win the round. Optic Gaming take that, and how quickly has this game turned around here? Optic were down 3-1, and now suddenly making it look like a breeze. Nice shots from Lacefield, by the way.
Yeah.
Hughes was coming in at the same time, though, so a little too tricky.
Not even his Sorg. Somebody else's Sorg.
It's all right.
He was like, ooh, me likey. Finders keepers.
That's what I do when you drop the KN, Miles. I pick it up. Why are you using this weapon?
It's a great weapon!
Map.
Mate!
Every map.
It
Every
works.
mode.
It works. I run an ICR in this one sometimes. Lacefield, unable to find the first shot here in round 8. His nades haven't been ideal either. No one's nades at A have been great. Dashy found one in the last round, but something we've seen incredible successes at times. See how this one fares. Nope. A distant murmur. Whalers, he saw Scumpy. It's that little red top. That bomb goes down. If he moves, riddles him. Full of bullets. Perfect poke from Believe. Nice cleanup. Now Karma making his way forward. The defuse is happening. It's a 4v4. If he checks the bomb, it's good, but it's almost done. He may have spotted it. The call-outs come through, but Believe's cover fire is there.
I was going to say the one thing that Optic did so well, and it was Dashy's flank at the time. He picks up the all-important kill to make the whole of Elevate turn around, but they hot that bomb so quickly, and I said before this game about being decisive, and Elevate, it's exactly what they were. You see straight away making that kill. Jump straight on the bomb. Believe gets a couple bullets in his chest from his teammate after the plant, but that's okay as we get up close and personal with the man himself.
I will say that the way Elevate play their search, especially when they're playing this Arsenal search as well, they are shoulder to shoulder. They're attached to the hip a lot of the times. I mean, it's like, you know, watch like a SWAT team, you know, like breach and clear, with their hands on each other's shoulders, and like, yeah, they just lead the way. It's incredible to watch them play this, and it's really working out in certain situations. All right, Dashy.
Dashy's got the snipe back out. We had this put away for it. Oh my, that's a lot.
Hey, this is exciting to watch. Dashy, though, down to 10. By jumping like that, of course, he throws off that centered aim of Lacefield, trying to give himself any advantage he can in that 1v1 snipe off, and now it's done. Whalers is possibly performing maintenance on these vents.
Vents need a little attention every now and again. Little jiggle peek from both players, Whalers and TJ. I don't think either are going to get the outcome that they want there. I think they're just battling for it, making sure no one's got any type of control. But the problem is Elevate can just walk straight through mid. That's what they're going to do. They're going to walk straight through mid, straight to A. Uncontested. Grim's now going to find one. Bomb goes down. Should be an easy kill for TJ, and it is. And now he looks back to the vents. He thinks there's someone there, but there isn't. It's a 3v2. Make it a 3v1 as Crim handles the business. 3-kill streak for him.
Nice. If he gets Crim, I mean, it's great, but that's it. There's no way. No way. Consolation kill, though.
Dashy's like, oh. Kind of just ran at him then.
Stop feeding him, bro. Now, one thing I wanted to touch on yesterday, Momo, you talked about the game fuel on the players' stations. TJ just ruined it for me, but Karma drinks the green one.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Is it confirmed that they're only allowed the team?
Nah, TJ drinks the yellow flavor.
I know, but TJ, like we said before, when he was in class with Teep, he's a bit of a rebel.
He's a maverick.
First, he's on his phone in school, and then he's drinking the yellow game fuel instead of the green. He does what he wants.
He does what he wants.
His name is TJ.
He does what he wants.
He's 4 and 6.
10 rounds done. Optic sitting at map point. Boy, this search and destroy has gone the distance. Lacefield Sniper's been great all series long.
It actually has. It's been very good at, again, maybe the opening rounds more so, but he's been really good and clinical with a Strife as well, so we'll see whether he can do the same. Optic Gaming spreading across the map, looking likely to maybe rotate to A as we check that mini-map. Got one player. Uh-oh, this is good.
Good. That's
well
such good
timed.
timing. Nah, that's great. See you, Karma.
I'm not sure if he had the information somewhere, but I certainly don't know where he got that from. Maybe it was just the COD gods in themselves, but Elevate looking to push it to a round 11, and likely they will. 5v2 here.
I mean, I don't care how good you are, Scum. That was 5 members of Elevate. There's the defuse. Dashy, don't feed him. You fed in the last round. There's no need to do it this time, and that's it. It's going to be round 11. And that potentially, is that War Machine? Believe is so close to that War Machine.
Yeah.
That could be a breaker here in the round 11. Uh-oh. Quick note, though. Tej is back on War Machine just for Search and Destroy, for those of you wondering, for those of you who hadn't noticed.
That frag was incredible.
Man, sometimes you just get...
I'm just thinking back to like how good that actually was.
That's a great play from Lacefield, though. Like, there's no one at B. They could be at A. Timing, maybe. Let's throw it. Why not? Possibly could have been perfect intel because he didn't see anyone. He had no eyes on anyone, and you know.
Well, here we go. Round 11. Optic offense. Elevate defense here. Believe a slither our way now. And Lacefield's been so clinical, like you said, with his Paladin.
14 and 4.
I thought he was going to change for a second.
He does what he wants. Mid-map controlled now by Optic, the lab. I've got back of B pretty much safe. The back of A is safe, and they're just waiting this one out. Again, no mistakes can be made now for either team. They push right through lobby, and there's a 2-man stack again. Profizi and M. Ruiz, shoulder to shoulder, watching that position. Oh, my Lace may have just seen that one. I think we heard a call-out come through. The gunfights are done. M. Ruiz is going to take care of Karma. He's blooded again. Oh, wow, that's unfortunate timing from Lacefield. That could have been a dashy face splatting across the back of the B site there. Here we go. The push comes through. The trades are not quite there yet. Dashy doesn't go down.
And Elevate aren't feeding him. They almost are waiting for them to plant here. That's a nice snipe there onto TJ. Dashy drops. Crim finds one before falling. And see you later, Scumpy. All tied up 1-1 with Elevate coming out on top.
What a shot that was! And he was on for the second as well. Lacefield took the search and destroy on his shoulders. Like Atlas carrying the world, he really dragged Elevate through that one. And now, friends, we're tied up 1-1 in a series that the Dest had penned to be one of the quickest 3-0s in history. History has once again proven us wrong. Here we go. Control coming up next. Optic versus Elevate. Well, I hope you're having as much fun as we are. See you after the break.
The Call of Duty World League is brought to you by Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel, the official beverage of the CWL. Scuff Gaming, the official controller of the CWL. And TCL, America's fastest growing TV brand.
Amp Game Fuel. Level up the game.
Well, now we will see a minimum of another hard point here in Elevate versus Optic. Welcome back to the Call of Duty World League, friends. Miles and Momo calling this one. Do you mind if I call you Momo?
Yeah, me and Jason, brothers, as you can tell. Me and good old Momoa. Yes, yeah, buddy. Hacienda hardpoint will be seen. Will we see Hacienda search and destroy? That's the question. Arsenal control coming up next. And of course, Arsenal hardpoint. The respawn was absolutely one-sided. However, that S&D was not. It was back and forth. It was a tale of two stories. Elevate, though, came out on top. The green wall will have to be pushed once again. Yesterday, they got pushed to a game 5. They came out on top. GG, well done. Wins a win and all, but it's not been fun being pushed to 4s and 5s. You want those hot 3-0s.
You do. You're not going to get it now. Into the control we go. Now, Optic have shown a very strong hand, a firm grip of control so far. Let's see how they go with, of course, TJ running grapple. Oh, there he is. Hi, Teach. Good timing. Dashy once again back onto the war machine. Early cap towards B. Let's see how we go. Profizi in from behind. Lovely flank. Whalers, I believe, getting their kills up the front. And that's great work from everyone on Elevate. And Emery's doing what he can at A as well. So this is a good hold. B is safe. A is safe. We're coming for your spawns, Optic.
Krim getting very far out into the desert there, but that's a 5-man down. Elevate in probably the best position that they could wish for here, and they're looking to stack up and defend A. And it looks like another B hit from Optic Gaming. Now, this could come back to bite them. If this isn't successful, we could start to see them panic maybe, but clusters at the ready. Scump finds one. Scump goes down. Trades go out. Optic Gaming, though, they're stacking that point. I believe the first tick has gone in already. Looking for that number 2.
There it is. The second tick. And Ruiz hits the flank, Believe with the fadeaway. Whalers with a perfect pinch as well, and I must admit, Elevate have a very firm grip on the defense here. Oh, what a slip that was from Krim. Hits that little corner, straight up. You don't see him run around that long open line of sight. And once again, Believe cutting his way through Optic. 15 to 23 now. Can they get themselves onto A? The pressure is mounting. Here comes the play. Profizi's the last line of defense before they can get those players in through lobby. And now they're trying to stack up on the point. Krim, Dashy leading the charge, finding the kills. There's the slide through. That's going to be Scump. There's the shots from Karma on the outside of the map. The reinforcements have got to come through from behind. Believe once again, right place, right time. But the cap is coming through. The first tick at A is almost done. There's only 16 seconds left on the clock. Still fighting.
Yeah, they're almost being forced to push a B as well. They've no control over A. Dashy's all alone. There's only 17 seconds. I mean, yes, he's rolling up, and yes, naked Nate. What? Yes, he's finding 2. Emery's will shut it down. One coming from behind. Emery's going to find a second, but the time is of the essence. 7 to 14 here. All Elevate need to do is trade these lives, and I will say, Believe for me, MVP around number 1. He's just been in and amongst the enemy spawn for pretty much the whole game.
It's 5 in a row right now for him. He's 325 away from streak, still a ways to go. There we have it. 1 minute left on the clock now. Final 4 members of Optic Gaming now go up against 13 of Elevate, but all they need to do is cap the point, find a few kills. Easier said than done, right? Dashy's going to start this one off. Ruiz cleaning up. Tej doesn't die. We lose Dashy, but that's going to be a 3v10 now. The slide comes through. Scumpy finds a second. That's beautiful work from Optic. Carmen out on the point. 3-man cap. The final 3. They're going to get the first tick. Nade comes through, doesn't find much. Scumpy trailing the door. The trophies work. The shots are there. Can they get it done? The second tick. The final 5 lives now remaining for Elevate. And what a round this is going to be. Can these players get it done? There's 2 of them remaining. It's Karma, and it's going to be Scump. There's the slide come through, and they're going to get the cap. The first round is done. Streaks galore. You name what?
3v12. 3.
What?
V12. And you have to give the credit to Optic. They played it perfectly at the end. I will say, the whole round, probably not. But the way they played this at the end, stacking up, and you saw here just like the preemptive fire. Oops. They had to challenge the grapple player, waited as long as he could for his teammates to back him up. Because if he goes down, that's fine. They wanted that trade, of course. But a 3v12.
I said that.
Clutch for Optic.
Easier said than done. Hold my beer, said Optic. Looks like an A push now for Elevate in round 2 as they make their way forward. Full streaks for Karma.
Scump is very close to getting streaks as well.
He's 150 away. Wow, that'd be great. 2 players hitting window now for Elevate. 2 players coming right through the door. They're going to stack up through food as well. Whalers getting that first kill, and again, it's a deep defense for Optic, so they're going to be playing it from their side of the lab. Big shots. There it is. Tac 5 straight through. Lightning strike. Here we go, baby. 50 points away from a Hellstorm as well. Scump just repositioning. Can he find anything on the hipfire? Oh, he's very hungry for them streaks, and he gets them.
Yes, the streaks, and that's 2 sets for Optic Gaming here. 24-23. The round itself's been very back and forth on the trade department, but Optic Gaming will retain control now of a trophy system going down. I love that from Crim, just stopping any projectiles coming on in. TJ finds another. TJ started, by the way, 1 and 7. Definitely not having the best of controls. Currently sat 4 and 10, but doesn't really matter right now. 22 seconds. My goodness, this round could be over quickly here, but coming from the bench, Whalers tries to find Karma and will do eventually. Believe breaking on in.
There's the contest. They've managed to get on the point with TJ in from behind. TJ with a bit of help from Scumpy. And oh boy, Dashies in the vents, the final 10 seconds. I mean, if you look at those white arrows, they're kind of just running around in circles. They're not lemmings right now, but they're watching out. So that Hellstorm comes through. Just sort of rattles at the door, but nothing to be found. Round 2. Woohoo!
Feels like the hard point.
It does.
I mean, round 1, by all means, with Elevate were great for the first 90% of it. Optic Gaming came up clutch. If you missed it, that round, though, was a very one-sided affair. Good specialist use. I think the Tac 5 was used just at the right time. It was not only used to retain the point, but it was used to actually get the score streaks as well. I think the Hellstorm was used at the end, but they've got 2 Lightnings and a Hellstorm now on the offense. Optic have a time, and Optic have a chance and the time now to bury Elevate here in round 3.
Yep, this is it. Final countdown here in round 3 for Elevate. Map point for Optic. Elevate, a little certain something special, some magic could come out. Not when Tej is shooting like that. Good night. Open and rip's going to go well. The left-hand side wins for Tej. Profizi wins on the right-hand side. Watching the flank, all clear. They're still keeping the play happening towards A, Believe. Cleaned out of the vents. EPKA indeed. He's now making his way forward again. Big shots, gets out while it gets good. No deaths. That's brilliant, though, from Elevate to catch him. But they've overextended. Scumpy gets caught. Wonderful work from Elevate on the defense again.
Optic now opting to go for B. Yeah, Believe here, who's been so strong so far. However, on the flank, it's not going to work this time. TJ finds one. Karma finds another. Scump and Dashi making it look electric here as the trophy goes down. Crim once again helping out by stopping any of those concussions and clusters coming in. Lightning and Hellstorm still for Scump. Lightning for Karma. Karma so close to that Tempest. Dashi's got the War Machine too.
Oh, that's a great crossfire. Good night, B. See you later. Oh, Scumpy. He lunged from Hacienda. And that's the next map to get that kill. Big shots. Karma finds 2 teammates and a Profizi. That's unfortunate.
It could have been worse, but could also have been a lot better. Hellstorm is going to find one, though, as A is coming in thick and fast. Couple players jumping on it. There's going to be one in the window. The slam is available. Lightning's coming down. They're investing everything in the kitchen sink. TJ still with the slam. He's waiting to jump on in, have some fun. But Karma's taking all the thunder. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm giving it to him.
He gets a lot. Karma gets a full deck with his Tempest. And that was a very, very dominant 3-0 in the control. That was what our analysts were expecting. That's, I think, where a lot of the fans were expecting to see Optic come out swinging like that. I mean, let's face it, if they'd done it in Search and Destroy, yeah, we'd all be like, whoa, there you go, 3-0, it was great. But round 11, that's what happened there. Another hard point up next, friends, and I think this is potentially where the series ends. Play of the game, though, boys and girls. It has to be round 1. The Scuff play of the game. A 3v12?
Yeah, 3v12, I believe, at this point. Of course, it was Scump, TJ, and Karma. Like I said before, TJ started 1 and 7. And at this point, you kind of got to watch every angle. You think there's more than 5 people. There's 9 lives available. They're going to push from different angles. They don't. First wave goes in, and this is the dangerous part because the one player that's left in vents, number 8, which is Profizi. He's just waiting for his last-minute attempt. He's waiting for those people to flood on in. He goes with a grapple just to contest as long as possible. But it's simply not enough time. No wonder Optic Gaming are smiling. It's been a long time since I've seen a big clutch like that, 3v12. But again, it proves the point. The mode control can be a very strange one. You can win a 5v30 as long as you get the first 5 kills and you get them at the same time. You only need that one wave sometimes.
For Optic fans as well, I mean, for the players themselves, when you think of Arsenal, when you think of that control point, you get PTSD from London 100 Thieves, that winners final, 2 rounds back-to-back, where all you need to do is get somebody on the point, find one crucial kill. There we go, they managed to get it done there. That's it, friends. We're out of the Arsenal and into the Haciendas now. The latter end of the series. And again, for Optic, they've cemented their position at the top of the division here in the Pro League. There's no way they can fall below second. It's first or second, depending on how their matches go and how United's matches go. And for Elevate, again, they're in that bottom 4 of Division B. Or A, I forget now, I'm losing my mind. Here we go, 6-5. And Hacienda up next. I think there's no way Elevate can make it into playoffs, so for them, this is just great practice. If they can win the series by some miracle at this point, all they managed to get is that match bonus, which is actually pretty sweet.
I mean, you love a match bonus. I still can't believe they're letting us cast Optic again. I think someone really messed up the schedule this week.
No, they didn't. No one messed up the schedule.
We made it. That's what it was. It was like, this is time. Every time we cast them, they lose. Not today. Not yesterday. However, Elevate, though.
I think the curse is over, man.
It's funny.
I sang Rockstar by Nickelback with Karma. I think the curse is lifted. I think it's over. It's done, right?
Of course it is.
Right?
It never existed in the first place, Biles.
We'll see you at Miami, friends. Hard point. Here we go. That was unnecessarily
So Hardpoint and Control were very one-sided. The respawns have been Optic Gaming and Optic Gaming only. To Elevate have it in the tank here to make something of this Hardpoint? That's the question I'm asking.
Wait, hang on. What, Tej? How do you almost kill 2 of them? Anyway, don't play with your food. Just chew it. Swallow it. Like Dashi almost does there with the ICR. Opening rips great for Optic. 30 seconds remain on the hard point, and Optic in solid control. Going over towards Lamborghini now. It's not really a Lamborghini, but we call it that anyway. Profizi up top. We've got number 6 out in the water. That's going to be Believe. He's got his flippers on. And the rotation is going down. Will the kills go the way of Optic, though?
Now's the time to tell. Oh, shaky shots, but it doesn't matter. And Ruiz takes one down. Krim will fall at the fences. And that's going to be a huge kill towards the spawn control. Karma. You've got to stay alive. And that he does. Takes down Lace. Might have gone down to a slither. Karma is now anchoring. He's going to enable those players to push on through the garage, help him out. And even with a Maddox, my goodness, what a beamer. Not talking about the car, of course, but Lacefield, as well as Whalers, combined for the 5. That's going to be all 5 spawning out, and you might want to rotate, but there's 40 seconds, Miles, still left here. You've got to give it another shot.
Yeah, solid contest from the front meant the points stay quite low. Hello, Scumpy. Profizi gives him the trident, but it's Karma who's king of the seas. Still 20 seconds left here. An Elevator in a great position to get it. TJ, oh man, he thought he had that. He was like, I'm in the back. Dead. Profizi up front. He gets it. The Karma and the Crim 6. It's a nice pair to have. Dashi will put him on his back. And Lacefield just did something to somebody that really made him try to blow the roof off here of the MLG Arena. And time, you know, we'll only know really after the game. Sure, it was a nasty shot punch, but there we have it. Hardpoint flips. No one's quite there to get it. TJ's going to get the first taste. And here we have slow, steady play developing from the back from Elevate.
32-55. Fences contested. I will say Elevate already, even just 3 hills into this, Miles, has made this more of a hard point and more of a respawn than both the last 2 combined, it seems. But as Elevate do lead, Optic Gaming always have that finger on the trigger, ready to flick the switch, turn it around. Elevate, though, ain't gonna let that happen too easy. The contest will come in. TJ finds one. That's gonna be Profizi who drops. Ruiz Believe in Lacefield, though. Talking about kills at the right time. That's another 3 down for Optic.
Ooh, nice shots from Karma up close. Again, the contest is still going. Krim, ICR up close and personal there onto Lace. Here comes the flip. Again, that hardpoint was extremely well contested by both sides. No one really got too much out of that. Tej can't quite get it out. In time, he will be dropped from behind. Over the rock we go. Optic with the first points. Got to watch out for the pinch though, slowly developing. Perfect timing on that nade, potentially for Dashi. There he does, manage to find somebody. Just pops over the top of the wall there into the water, and he will find some damage. Profeezy, oh, what? Almost. Wow, dude. That was almost stinking.
Thought he was going for the double punch there. I think the bullet connected with both, but doesn't find much more. Close games. Optic Gaming retain the lead here. Contest going down by the rock. 25 seconds still to go, Believe. Walking around that rock, making it his own here. As one is down low, will Karma be able to find him? He's going to swim on around and find Ruiz too close for comfort here. Ruiz jumping on up. He actually finds another there as Believe and Whalers. The way that Elevate are playing this is pretty smart here. I mean, the Maddox, the ICR, I believe it was the desk kind of talked about some of the teams. I think it was Reciprocity actually saying you've got to have an ICR on this map, and I absolutely agree with them. These guys are rocking these Maddox and ICR so well and going toe-to-toe with the green wall right now. 73 to 74 after the first set of rotations, and here we go again.
Yes, here we go again. Once again, Optic in on the point first. They managed to hold bottom very well. Nice job from Scump and the Maddox on the outside. Lace, heavy pressure, but he does have his teammates to back him up there on open side. Oh, but here comes Dashi. Dashi Karma gets the kill there as he jumps in up top. Scumpy's now going to jump in on the point. Super fast. Again, great teamwork from Optic. Straight into the point, straight into kills. Barely let a second get out there on this hard point. They're doing great now to start to build a lead. 20 seconds remain. DJ trying to hold down the outsides. Trying to take care of these players as they charge forward. Let's have a quick Astro Gaming listen in with Optic Gaming.
Yeah, in the back. I got him, I got one.
Hello, Lace.
Hello, Andy. Yo, you guys need to get over here. Get over here. Get inside door. Get inside door.
I'm coming. Andy there.
Oh, shit. They're in the back. They're going to spawn in the back. They're going to spawn in the front.
I have rock. Fine.
Yo,
one guy rock.
Bruce every door.
I have ICR. I'm coming up.
Water.
Yeah, my door, right?
There's two vines. In the back.
Coming in.
I got one.
Yo, hitting this.
I repitch vines. Hold up. I can't heal for
no, there's two there. They turn.
There's
two in the back. They team kill. One more in the back. Dude, trophy, I'm hopping up.
Over your side door.
Hold rock.
Watch our red card.
Hold rock with me.
Yeah, I got your rock door.
Two back door. Maybe three.
Black card.
Bruce, give it up.
Back door.
I'm coming to help you guys.
Back left ramp.
I got one more side door. Two back doors. He's weak.
He's right corner.
Yo, he's all laying down Lambo. One guy's backside hill. 3 in hill.
Top Lambo. Big pop crash. Lace, one shot top Lambo.
Water, one shot per beauty.
Got him. Another one. Go chalk that, guys?
Yeah.
Yo, one guy's finds on me. I'm going top.
Get to the back.
I will never forget Crimshine. Get over here! What's all those players from the other side of the map? Still, a solid hold from Optic.
Now looking for the same as well. Fences here. Look at the actual mini-map. Look at the spread they've got over Connector, over the back spawns. But is it going to be enough if they spread the funds too wide as Profeezy finds two? That concussion means that hipfire is absolutely null and void.
He hit the roof of the arch.
Yeah.
Like,
when you get concussed and you start hipfire, it goes everywhere.
There's no point.
You may as well be shooting back onto Arsenal.
Speaking of hipfire, Whalers with a Tempest. Believe with the War Machine on point as well. Scumpy throws shoulders. Gets dislocated. And there we have it. Believe as well. And a Deej. Crim, though, he will live to fight another day. Wearing his rubber boots or something because he did not feel the tingle of that Tempest. Now Believe holding down the back still. Elevate looking to try to take the lead. Karma slips in a tin. He's not a tin man. He's a lion. He's got a lot of courage. Believe, though, he's fearless against Scumpy. As he finds that kill, Whalers is getting the kills on the other side, and I must admit, Elevate, they don't quite have the lead yet, but they have battled back into this.
137 to 137. On the last half point of the second rotation here, we're going to see a couple more specialists. Tempest for Calm. We've got a slam in the hands of Profeezy. There was a lightning strike, and it's just been used. Whalers does find one, but only one with it. Optic Gaming still in control after the lightning strike has been used, interestingly enough, but a nice little contest. Emery's just going to sit and chill and just wait. Man, he's going to die for it.
He was big chilling, and it was time to go. Profeezy now from behind, 11-2. Not able to get the third. No one really there to pick it up. But again, the reinforcements have been stopped for Optic. They've managed to buy a window. There are 3 members now of Elevate on the point. They're going to be able to get it. Profeezy's now here with the slam. That is a break, and it's good for Elevate. They will take the lead. Optic now jostling for position. Now I feel like with the final 10 seconds, they're just going to try to get top house control where they can battle for the next hard point. Again, Optic's successes have come on that first set of hard point. They've been brilliant at taking that time, locking down house. Whalers is screaming down the back, wailing, if you will. And here come the kills from Optic. Lace is screaming. I'm not sure if you can hear that.
I think it was actually Lacefield screaming, even when it was Whalers going off here. Vision Pulse has been popped, and we can hear it. I hope you guys can too. The Vision Pulse, sometimes the pre-fires will have to come forward. Lacefield finds another here. Vision Pulse still alive and kicking. That's coming in from Crim.
Yeah, he should get streaks off that.
Yeah, most definitely should. Still,
no.
Little lead here for Elevate. Very back and forth. No one's really had too much of this time. Of course, Optic Gaming trying to get as much time as they can. Crim from down low has that TAC 5 boost, stays alive for now. Lays down and he'll take the last 15. Will put Optic in the lead, but this actually puts Elevate in a very strong position. Nice shots at the Maddox from Ruiz there.
Oh man, he's in such a great spot to find more. Can teach game, nah, believes there. Oh boy. Elevate, I mean, that's the first time we've seen them contest that first hard point so well, and now Emery's is still down there. He's still in the C's. He gets 3 before dying. Whalers is up top now, and this is great from Elevate. Again, just to push this back. It's a 5-man push from Optic, making their way forward. Slams up. He only gets 2 out of that one, but there's the counter slam. Whalers and Lacefield drop. TJ's gonna get it. Karma now on point. There's the Tempest. They're spreading out. No one's gonna get chained by that one, but again, trying to stay forward, trying to keep this play alive. Karma, the lone player now for Optic, as he tries to get it. He's going to find one. The players in from behind are going to cut down Optic's reinforcements. TJ's going to go down. Now it's Crim and Scump. Now it's just Scump. Crim, though, he's going to keep fighting. 2 kills now as he tries to just get on the point, but Elevate have said no every time, and they keep saying no.
Well, that's the benefit of having those back spawns. We saw Optic Gaming have that scrap time of the fountain, but Elevate, they lock down those spawns. We don't see Optic once go for those back spawns. They push time and time again from the front. A lot was invested as well. We saw, obviously, the TAC 5 boost. We saw TJ use his slam, Karma use the Tempest, and they didn't really get much from it. Now Elevate are just 35 points away from taking this. Now, don't get me wrong, Optic was certainly not out of this one. However, in the next couple of minutes, we may see Elevate get a couple more specialists. They still have a lightning strike. They're in a really good position to push this to a game 5.
Lace finds 1. Tags up another, but not enough to get it done. Optic in control of fences. Whalers now making his way in. He just managed to slip under the gunfire there, and now he's in close gun for the contest, but it's going to be Dashy. It's going to be Dashy again, and now Emery's is making his way forward. The final kills come through from Believe, and you hear him roaring in the background. Not enough to win it here for Elevate, but 20 seconds left. It's going to be a lot of points. The slides come through. Scump finds 1. Believe on the back line. Karma makes his way into tin, and he just drops Dashy again. Can he find another miraculous 2-piece to make this play happen? Up over the top of the fences. It's going to be a jump and about, as they do get control for the time being, but it's only a few seconds. The rotate's gone down, and look, it's only going to be Karma, and he's going to drop.
Elevate, perfect positioning. They have the TAC 5. They're a slither away from a War Machine and Tempest. This is where they close things out. This is where Optic get pushed to a game 5 for the 2nd time in a row. What have Optic Gaming got? 10 points is all Elevate need here, and they've got full control.
Here we go. Lacefield says it. I'm sure you heard that one. The clock is ticking. Optic go for the contest in the final seconds. There it is. Tempest at the ready. The shots come through. Optic managed to get them out for the time being. Believe now down low. He could possibly make something work. Dashy, War Machine at the ready. He's popping heads. He's finding the damage when and where he can. This is big now from Optic. Not enough again to win it. And at 2:49, crazier things have happened. It is not over yet. 1 solid break now from Elevate as they're lining up for this one. Again, Dashy's War Machine. It hits its mark once again. 10 seconds now. Optic can't win it here. They have to dip straight onto the next hard point. It is their hard point to have, but they have to let it go perfectly. 1 second is all Elevate need.
You say let it go perfectly. I think letting it go perfectly is just what they've done. Optic Gaming now in control of top mid here. TJ knows there's one more lying down. Karma's in that position, which you know and I know it's not fun. You're lying on the point. Profizi's got a 3-piece with the Sorgus. Contest still goes in. He needs to get him off it. Back and forth. Scump, Lacefield, still contest, but the time's becoming a factor as well.
Believe's going to pop the War Machine out. He's going to find teammates with it. The shots are there. Is it enough? Believe. Elevate. Man, they made us work for that one. And now we have a game 5 on our hands.
Once more, Optic Gaming pushed to the final hurdle. Yesterday, they overcame that hurdle. They came out on top. Elevate their win, map number 4, and are hungry for more.
I mean, that hold on Rock, transitioning over towards Fountain. it was ridiculous. You said it had to be. They had to hand it off perfectly. They had to let it go, pick up the next straight away, and they actually did. That was the most ridiculous thing about that whole play. And whew, what a series this has been, friends. The desk got it so wrong. It's an absolute banger, and now we have a game 5. When we return, the exciting conclusion to the series. We'll see you after the break.
The Call of Duty World League is presented by PlayStation 4, the official platform of the CWL, Astro Gaming, the official headset and mix amp of the CWL, and Republic of Gamers, the official monitor of the CWL.
Game Fuel. Level up the game.
Game 5. Whether you wanted it or not, you got it. Elevate have bit, chewed, stabbed, punched, kicked, head-butted, whatever you want. Two-footed tackle. All the way back into this one as Optic, while heavily favorited coming into the start of this one, have let it slip. Look at that back and forth, friends. The pendulum swings again. And if you're a man of science, could be a green finish, eh, Phil?
Yeah, it could be 2-2. That could have been the scoreline of something else today, but never mind.
Hey, hey.
Robbed. Optic Gaming 2, Elevate 2, Search and Destroy Hacienda is where we're going to decide that one. That one's for you, Ben. I know you're watching. We're, of course, talking about the football.
Soccer.
It ended in round 11, Miles, map number 2, and we were very open about talking about map 1 and 3, how dominant they were.
Oh my God, Lacefield.
But S&D, Miles, Lacefield was pretty darn nasty with a sniper.
Finished on what, 14 and 7, something ridiculously. Uh-oh. Oh my boys, this is brilliant work from Elevate. You pinned him down with a snipe.
Lace is feeling himself, and I love it. When Lacefield is confident, he is the best. Well, I'm seeing Cloud9 Lacefield from COD XP right now versus Optic. The crowd's roaring, hating him, and he's feeling himself. He's jumping up, he's sniping ghosts at the moment.
Perfect pinch from Believe as well. I mean, he and Profizi, they managed to hit the back perfectly. They get Crim, and then you've got Scump right to the outside here as well. They closed him out. Brilliant opener from Elevate. And again, it's tough, you know, the way the standings work. This match technically doesn't mean anything, but this is so important for Elevate. This is huge for them. This is massive practice against one of the best teams in the world. There's a match bonus. And of course, that incredible practice going into Miami. Still, here we go. Second round is underway. No snipe for Lacefield this round. They're going to hit A hard.
Interesting, after you've just fried with the sniper, you put it away, but that's certainly like the game plan. That's the discipline coming through. Lacefield will get shut down though. Karma with that ICR, the FMJ tearing that fence down.
Yeah, he remodels the outside of Hacienda there.
Come to think of it, if you shot a fence that much, it would probably fall down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But no, it's a very strong fence, but weak at the same time.
We're in the future, Phil. Things are different there.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, Whalers picking up two pieces against Karma and Crim. A little different than the hard point and control by all means, but Elevate, if you just missed it, won that last hard point, pushed this to a game 5, and now Optic are in a little bit of trouble.
You see that call though from Believe? As soon as he saw those players on that site, he was like, dip, straight away, go away, immediately. TJ's in, honestly, a really interesting position. Scumpy, beautiful work. Somehow catching that kill. Now Tej, they made the read perfectly without setting that fight down towards the B site. They read it like a book. Optic Gaming bounce back.
Interesting post-plant position from Whalers there. I was a little confused, just lying down, maybe.
I thought he might have slipped and hurt himself.
I think he was trying to hide from the very back, but unfortunately for him, player was up top. Optic Gaming bounced back, and a round goes either way. So, again, very much like the first Search and Destroy. I can see this being like the first Search and Destroy. Whalers had a huge impact on this one, finding a nice 2, but sadly for him, goes down shortly after.
There we go. Even Stevens, here we go into the next round. What kind of adaptation we're going to see out of Optic now on the offense? First round was not pretty for them. They met the might of Lacefield as he capped 2 of them, and they were pinched as they tried to hit their way towards A. This time it's aggressive. Now it's real forward. They're making their way in towards B. Lace has had to relocate with that sniper now, but it's the center of the house. That's where the action's been going down. Believe out by the wall is not going to be able to spot anything just yet, but once that bomb gets planted, now you know. Heads up play though from Optic. It's going to be Dashy to find the kill. Emery's now making his way forward. And this is it. Lacefield making his way in as well. Dashy finds another kill. Whalers tries to even it up. Nice job from Lace to clear out the top of the house. Now we're going to see that play develop now through the side door by Rock.
25 seconds. 3v3. Call-outs have been made. He knows he's on bomb. Karma's seen one, but he's getting tagged up from the other. So information gathered for both teams. Scum's going to run into trouble. Trouble being Lacefield. Concussion has set as well, with only 7.5 to defuse. Elevate, clean up, but do they get the defuse? That is the question. I think they do.
Only just.
Yeah, 0.8. Don't even need a replay of that one.
Close enough.
We've seen some good replays where it's been down to like 0.1.
Unbelievable. I must admit, I thought once Karma's stun went down, it was this crucial kill on the Scum. Obviously, Scum being a good teammate. Karma makes the call, they're in office. There's at least 2 of them. He was getting shot from behind.
Trying to help out.
Yeah, he backs up though, and the stun comes through. He might have stunned 2 of them. That slows them down, but eventually he does drop. That 2v1 situation, no cover to be found, nowhere to run. Great stuff though from Elevate. Again, 2-1. Round 4 underway. We are going to see a stack towards A, and there's a possibility for Lacefield to find something. Oh, it's That's a wombo combo. Lace with a tag, Whalers with a nade. 2 members of Optic down and out. Oh boy, these trades are not favorable anymore.
I think Lacefield just got a collateral hit marker as well on that. Judging by his score streaks, I think he went up 200 points. You get 100 for each
assist, yeah.
Yeah, each assist. Right. The grenade connects. I could be wrong. Who knows? But
it's ridiculous. Whalers now in a perfect position to once again catch 2 members of Optic Gaming on the rotate. Brilliant stuff from Elevate. I mean, that's good positioning from Whalers now. 2 rounds. Optic's aggression has been met handedly, and this nade could not have been better. That really could not have been better.
I mean, especially if, for example, they were both down to 10 HP. They really didn't need to connect with much, but the snipe was on point. Whalers now very close to streaks as well. He's 8-1 after just 4 rounds. I mean, a double frag always helps with that, right?
Opening Gamut here from Optic is brilliant. 3 dead immediately now. As Whalers is backing on up, Lacefield's upstairs, gets himself a primary weapon to work with, but it's all to him. It comes down to just Lacefield. Oh, baby. TJ just embarrasses him there. A flawless round from Optic Gaming to get themselves a 2nd win, and now
no streaks for no streaks for Whalers as well there. Pardon me for interrupting you, Miles.
I got you a couple of times this series, mate. It's all good.
It happens.
I mean, this was Optic's round from the get-go. There's opening 3 kills. It was like, there's only 2 of them left. Just charge. They cannot kill all of us. Keep charging. Don't let them set up anywhere. Don't let them get the bomb down. Don't let anything happen other than a clean win. They nailed it. I believe it was Dave Walsh coined the phrase, charge because you can't lose. It's a popular strategy.
I've tried it.
In first person
doesn't always
well,
work.
But there's a time and a place. That's the thing. There's a time and a place.
Just every round, charge.
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 1v4
charge. Round 6, 60 seconds left on the clock. It looks like a quick bomb plant going down at A. Not going to be able to stop that. Feezy now turn the tables here as... Oh my goodness, talk about charge. That's coming in from Elevate. Does it work this time? It does. 3v2. Leveled up by Crim.
Taken over the edge by Dashi. 2 mean ICRs now go up against Ruiz. What's he got? Oh, he's got 1. Can he get Dashi as well? Dashi's trying to be decisive. He's trying to be quick. But Ruiz is so nimble. He's just pushed this one, and the clock is ticking. 10 seconds. It's not going to be enough. Can he find the kill? He will. Brilliant work from Ruiz. Goes full Houdini on them. Dashi unable to pick up the trade. As Crim6 caught out on the transition, and that's now 4-2, friends.
Elevate. All smiles after a very quick plant and a very decisive end in there. It was actually a really played 1v2 as well. When he got that first kill and he was just jumping over those fences, that's what you get with dexterity. Hurdling.
Oh, nice job on the shots from Feezy. Crossfire coming in from back fences helps a lot, but he would have been traded out immediately by that player just jumping off top plat at the same time, but still nice stuff from Elevate. Starting to heat up, fine form, and again, this is what you expect out of a squad. Big change. Practice, practice, practice. Round 7, here we go. Elevate looking to force this one. Whalers, he's having a good series. 8-3 so far. Ruiz starts the kills on Tadashi.
Big opener. TJ does answer back. Trophy let loose there. A long trophy.
Wow.
TJ. Wow. What was that? 2 HP maybe, if you're lucky.
Could not have been any closer. Whalers 9-3. Here we go. He's making his way in towards the bomb site. And there's the play straight into Karma. Karma's going to get dropped. Scumpy finds 2, though. That's disgusting. Can he find a 3rd? Crim's going to get it. It's a 2v1. It's Ruiz again. And now he's forced the 1v1 again. Ruiz versus Crim. Crim with the bomb. Plenty of time to work with. Can do this slowly.
Ruiz thinks...
Actually, no, he doesn't have the bomb. What am I saying?
Uh-oh. I was going to say Ruiz thinks he's backed off, I think, but he hadn't. Crim just tucked himself into the fence. I'm hoping it's the best play, because they look like really nice shots there from Crim. Big clutch here, but it was Scump who gets it with the double. Finds himself 2 with the Sorg. Oh, if that's how it works out, all right.
Gifted. You love to see it. Right place, right time. Close the gap. Nice slide. Just managed to get into the soft and squishy parts of Elevate there. There we go. 3-4, round 8. Lacefield back at it with a snipe. Good news is, Whalers doesn't have a nade. Oh no, he does now. Uh-oh.
Optic have a nade of their own. They've just popped it straight into the Elevate camp here and doesn't find much more. Hit markers galore for everyone, it seems, but all 10 players up and running. Not much longer for Dashi.
He gets cut down. Profizi's charging forward. Krim somehow lives full of bullets, and that's going to be another 2 clean kills for Optic. Here comes Whalers. The reinforcements have arrived, but he's all alone now. Scump finds another 2-piece by fences. 11-4 for Whalers.
What a beast.
I know, he's going to back up and play this very sensibly. Again, Krim and Scump know that the bomb is down towards A, so they can run this together, and oh boy, those shots don't help. Watch that aggression from Optic. Watch them just charge it. Scump's going to keep playing it. Big shots. There's the bait. There's the switch. And there's the round.
Beautifully done. Like, you can't play that any more perfect in a 2v1. Like, pushing him down, being aggressive. There was no way Whalers was taking down both of those players. Maybe gets 1. Scump, though, gets another 2. Not as gifted as his previous one, but that's going to be 2 easy kills for him. As both weakened, of course, but that's the beauty of team shooting.
Why do all the work when you only have to do a little bit? And everyone gets points.
Work smarter, not harder. I like it.
Round 9. Here we go. Ooh, tied up 4-4. Krim makes the call towards water. Now you see the rotate come through. Dashi making his way in. TJ's already up top house, and now we have the play towards B. Elevator lining up for it. Another golden nade from Lacefield. It's up, it's out, it's no good. Krim almost running the kills here in water. Up top, he finds the head of Believe, but not to get the kill, and now he's down. Lacefield gets it done with a pistol. And Optic are in a tough spot now. A snipe's still out and about for Lacefield as well. Karma slides him from behind. Ooh, my giddy aunt. That'd have been nothing but crazy. And on the defense now, I mean, Elevate can just sit tight and let this happen. No streaks again, so they can plant A safely. They do still have to contend with that powerful sniper of Lacefield, which has been hitting nothing but mad shots all match long. Whalers with another kill makes it a 5-on-2.
This round should be over. Elevate should be on match point. Should was the sentence of round 1 on control, though. And that went very differently. 1v4 now for Dashi. 1v2 now for Dashi. Oh, there's too many. Sticking together, pushing as a pair. Believe and Lacefield get it done. Hype your teammates up before you get the defuse. I like it. Get a little closer to your cluster.
Match point. Elevate. Dashi could not get it done against everyone.
These S&Ds, by the way.
BTW. This is the play for Believe. Does just about get Scump, and again, the trade was there just in case they wanted it. Once again, Elevate's just running as pairs so well. Just double up. This was the game-winning play on a Dashi.
Like, worst comes to worst there, Dashi could have, like, shot-punched one of them, but being as a pair, much like Optic were in the previous round, you stick together, you kind of can't lose.
Now they can lose. It's match point for Elevate. 5-4 here in the 10th. And there we go. Lacefield back at it. He saw ahead. The stun comes through as well. The shots are out straight towards that site. Profizi hitting connector. Scump trying to watch something out on the side. Potential enough for damage. It's going to be Whalers. Oh boy. It's now a 3v3. Lacefield trying to bike his way forward. Trying to find something. He's laying prone. Karma's going to get it. Dashi's going to get it. Sorry, that was a 3v2. Whalers and Profizi on their own. Whalers once again 13-6, trying to hit the back in a perfect position. Profizi is going to have the cover there as they're going to get that bomb in towards A. What an opening round this has been.
Optic sticking together. And again, a potential round 11 on the cards. You'd like to think it should go that way. But if Elevate get the bomb down and get up in some nice post-plant positions, Who knows? My worry for Elevate is Optic have checked check B at a time which they have still enough time to get over back to A. Karma has Krim. Karma has Dashi. And he may fall, but his teammates will back him up. Poor Karma there just gets shot by both players. Trades go down though, and that's all you want as a teammate. The prone pistol, not always the best.
You'd be amazed though.
Round 11 again. This series couldn't have gone any longer, but now we have 90 seconds on the clock to decide.
And this series has really gone the distance. Surprisingly, we will add. But this is it, friends. A good old-fashioned slobber knocker down at A. Everyone's here except for Scum. And you can bet he's running across mid-map. You can see that, look, number 8, Wailers has done his homework. Could he catch him again? Now, the rotate's going through the back. Profizi, the shots are there. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. The gunfights are there, but no one is managing to close these kills out. And now Believe they've backed right on up. They've managed to split Elevate in 2. Optic now going to make that play back towards B. And look how aggressive they are. Look how decisive this push has been. They're only going to leave number 2, Dashi. He's going to be watching the back. Everyone else is going to charge forward. Wailers, though, hoping to find a cheeky pick. He does this usually. He plays that island position, hoping to catch players on the kills and the transitions. And now with the bomb down at B. Oh, boy, 40 seconds. This is it.
Wailers previously found one in this position. Whether he'll be out of position this time, but he's going to jump up, find 1, find 2. He's got the Tempest. Elevate within spinning distance now. As Scump will find 1 and TJ finds another. It's a 2v3. Out of nowhere, he finds 1 more. Can he find again? Scump and TJ give it all down to Wailers, but he does have the Tempest.
Oh, boy.
If he pops it,
the defuse in the position he's in now. If he Tempest 1, he could get them both. Scumpy's on the defuse. He doesn't check the bomb. And that's it! What? He doesn't check the bomb! What? No! Why? He could have seen the legs, man! No!
Oh my goodness, after all that, 5 maps, 2 round 11s, this is how it ends. He had the Tempest, it was a huge clutch from TJ and Scump. That is disgusting teamfire there.
Oh no.
But Wailers, as he comes in here, he finds his 17th kill, which was incredible. But surely, right, surely when there's 10 seconds left, right, at this point, when you get the kill,
his feet are there!
His feet are there! What are you doing?
Oh man, if he Tempest, he'd have chained them both. Look at the faces, the elation on Optic Gaming.
They know that they should have won. They know that was a loss, but that's... This hurts my head.
You'll have to see it. Woo! What a series!
I'm done after that. I'm glad I'm done after that.
What a series that was. The analyst thought it was going to be a 3-0. It was anything but, friends. Woo! Well, I think that's all it's going to be from Miles and Momo here, friends. Katie, take it away.
What was that? Pack, take it away.
Wailers.
What?
I'm disgusted. I'm actually disgusted.
This, I'm sitting here gassing Wailers, by the way. I'm like, wow, Wailers is making big plays.
Big plays.
Like, yo, he's in there.
Game 4, Game 5. I'm like, Wailers is doing his thing. This is the best I've ever seen him play. Hears him come up, jumps up, gets a 2-piece. I'm like, Wailers, you're going off. What?
Yeah, so right here, we're like, all right, they're wrapping it over to B. We're like, Wailers in prime spot to cut some people off. Gets in the good
Does a great job here. He hears these guys, by the way. That's how he knew when to jump up. Great play. Jumps up, gets the free 2-piece. I'm not even sure what happened to the rest of his teammates. It got hectic. But
he got decimated by TJ.
And Scum.
And Scum.
All right, so picks up the 2-piece. Round should be over right here.
5v3. What happens?
So Profizi's pushed up, alone, dies. Scump wins a gunfight.
2v3. TJ jumps.
In the water,
double water, no teamwork, no team fire.
They lost that.
Okay, here, at first of all, I'm like, pull out your Tempest,
Pull out my Tempest.
You have a superpower, pull it out. You win the game for free. Watch. Bang, he's shocked, he's dead. Now, at this time, right here, you kill him. It doesn't even matter. Go check. He has to kill you and defuse, even if he's not on it, in 1 second.
Is that the worst play we've seen all year?
And that's that's one of the worst plays. No, that's one of the worst plays. Like, of composure I've ever seen ever. Like that reminds me of like attached trying to wallbang the fence.
I remember that.
That was horrible.
I think
there's 8 seconds
this was
left.
worse. At least that was in the beginning of the game. He didn't know he couldn't shoot.
That one's worse.
This is worse.
He saw his foot. He hit him.
That was 9 seconds. All you had to do, once you get that first kill, just slide out.
I mean, you saw Seth's reaction, Scump's reaction after. He was mind blown. He's like, what?
Scump knew he couldn't get off the bomb. He's like, well, we lost, boys. I guess not.
Just kidding.
We're good.
Thanks, spoilers. I guess.
He dropped like 17 in that match.
Yeah.
I am speechless.
Wow.
17.
He played 10 flawless rounds.
We're gonna watch. We're gonna watch it, by the way, one more time.
He played amazing.
16 and 7.
Superpower right
16 and 7. 1v2 for the win. Double first blood. I got that guy one shot. Last guy's on the bomb. I don't even need to use my temp.
Where you going, dog? Out of here.
Psych. Psych.
Playing my life.
Psych. Oh.
I couldn't even believe that. Look at him.
Oh, brother.
Steph can't even believe that.
Talking trash right there. When I'm in the 1v2, I'm like, oh, 10 seconds. These guys are screwed.
Yeah.
Oh, look at TJ. Back him down. That's what's on the bomb list. Get it 18. I would have been getting hyped.
Dude.
Mid clutch. Clint would have won.
It's gotta feel bad. It's gotta be.
I'm not even sure what I would do. Like, do I blame you? I have to.
Yeah.
Drop 17 though.
Even though you dropped 17, it's your.
Yeah, but 17 to the loss. Like.
Well, I guess you can blame it on all those other teammates.
You know what is the worst about that play, though, is that they played such a good series, should have taken down Optic Gaming, and they just lose because of an extreme blunder. That is crushing. Like, if you're Elevate, that's something that can, after the series, you're like, wow, we got a lot better. That can crush all your momentum.
All momentum.
It's also easy to point to him, but he did put his teammates in a 5v3 situation that they shouldn't have lost, right?
True.
So, like, it's easy to point at him and say he messed up because that was a huge blunder. But what the heck were those other teammates doing? VZ's pushed up alone, holding the steps.
Yeah, no, they made a lot of mistakes.
Double water, not shooting together. I've never seen
not even one person swimming. Yeah, to like make it hard for you to see.
Yeah, they're just both standing
right
in the
on top of the water.
If you just stack the 4-square and you have like Whalers who's mid that got 2B, so nobody's coming from mid, you pretty much guaranteed won that round. I just don't understand what's going through their mind to back all the way up to Lambo right there. Stack 4-square, play trades. If they come to the bomb in a 3v5, you're gonna win the round. And worst comes to worst, Whalers is mid with the Tempest. Worst came to worst.
I mean, did he just blank on everything? Like the Tempest?
The whole team blinked. The whole team blinked.
100%. They're probably like, oh, you got him. We're good. Stay alive.
He was one shot, so his natural reaction was to stay alive, even though that did not matter.
You could tell he lost composure because he started hip fire before he even finished off TJ.
But dude, just keep that in mind. If he pulls out his Tempest in that situation, if he Tempest his TJ off that heady, it changed the Scump. And that automatically gives you the win right there. That's a little.
I can't believe nobody in this team told him. I mean, personally, I know I hate it when people talk to me at church, but I can't believe no one told him to take out his Tempest.
I'm pulling out my superpower.
100%.
Every time.
Yeah, I'd rather lose my superpower. 100%. One bullet.
Well, on that
strike in your hands.
On that note, let's pull up the schedule. Move on from Optic Gaming's win over Elevate. Reciprocity and Envy coming up next in just a little bit. And again, if you missed what just happened, I highly recommend you go back and watch that final round between Optic and Elevate. You'll never be able to unsee it. Whalers won't be able to either. On that note, again, Envy and Reciprocity up next.